Hello and welcome,
Hello!
indeed, to a Dominion League match.
That has little to no effect on your personal promotion this season, which is why we decided very spontaneously to cover it.
Yeah, I mean, statistically or like probabilistically or whatever, that's kind of true. The specific situation is that if Nave wins all 6 games in this match against kingsSkort, then Nave will promote from our mutual division, which is C2. And if kingsSkort manages even as much as a single tie in this match, then I will promote. So,
So
yes,
chances are good, but we don't want to take anything for granted.
we
So
don't
is
want to
is
take
there
anything for granted.
any potential? I've not checked back about the World Cup pots, but is there any chance that you would meet Nave in for the World Cup?
I think at this point, yes, right? Like maybe not in the group stage. I don't actually remember who is in. I just know our group includes our team and the Slavics,
Japan, right?
Japan B, and Europe.
Yeah.
So yeah, Nave is on one of the Canadian teams. I don't
Nave is
know
the
which one.
captain of Canada B
Oh,
because they
yeah,
didn't do they did their little tourney. They didn't do
they did.
the
Yeah,
rating
right.
thing. But
Yeah,
all I know about the World Cup is that USAA is going to make it past the group stage. I find it like a little, I don't know, it seems a little unfair, but it's fine. I'm not very invested in this, so it's okay.
yeah, yeah. There weren't a lot of U.S. signups this year. We didn't even technically have enough signups to get 2 full squads. Like the USB team only has one alternate, which is
What?
yeah,
Are you saying there wasn't like they had so many, wasn't there like so much precaution and so much preamble specifically so that the US would not have a horrible time as usual to put up their
yeah. But then a
teams?
lot of people apparently like decided to play for like other teams, like
Oh,
Munster
that's
playing for
true.
the
And
whatever the
Catsular and
Slavics
CWM
team, and
and
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so that's part of it.
Or the Asian team.
I signed up basically because I was like, well, I'm not going to get in on rating, right? I didn't have time to ladder and just didn't
Yeah.
like, yeah. But I was like, well, if somebody wants, if they end up deciding that they're going to do something other than strict rating and somebody wants to put me on the team, I'll play on the team. And
Yeah.
then because so many people, there weren't that many signups to begin with, so many people got filtered out. Like I actually was, you know, like automatically included on the B team. So it's like,
Wow.
okay, I guess.
Congratulations.
Anyway, we should talk
Okay.
about the match.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Uh,
So Nave chose not to Tanuki the cursed golds, and I would like to know why. Is this because we have Stewart and that's why we don't need to,
it might
like, we
just.
don't care about curses?
I don't think so. I think it's just like a preference to trash a state. Also, I guess wanting to buy Academy, which Academy doesn't look super critical here. Workers Village obviously is a good village, but it's still definitely nice to have, and it'll have some acceleration in the early game. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I think it's probably more so about preferring to trash the state. Like you're not super like getting curse gold into like a 5 or a gold isn't like necessarily that much better in terms
Hmm.
of like what you're gaining. I think.
Okay.
I mean, I can definitely see wanting a Falconer or a Puka, but like Estate to Workers Village is very nice. Or I guess if you want, there's other cards to take as well. But I'm kind of assuming. Well, I guess if in Nave's case, maybe with the Academy, you don't take Workers Village. But
Mhm. Mm, So they both opened. Tanuki Stewart.
Yeah.
Both got second Stewart now. Do we need to say more about the players? I guess like Nave is the captain of World Cup Team Canada B,
Uh-huh.
and kingsSkort has made top 8 in last year's Dominion Online Championship.
Okay, so I
And
guess it is
was
last year's
picking,
now.
yeah,
I think I said this year's when I was like introducing my match against him yesterday.
yeah, yeah. And I pigeonholed him into like someone who only plays on TGG, which is not true. But that's I guess where people know him from because he made the leaderboard there.
Yeah. Yeah, when he first joined League, he was like really low place relative to his TGG rating because
Hmm.
he at that time had not really laddered on Dominion games, but
Hmm.
is now currently in C, so doing pretty well.
Yeah, and this is also so for Nave it's about promotion, and for kingsSkort it's about demotion. Nave kingsSkort needs to win at least 1.5 matches
Oh,
to
I
not go.
actually didn't realize that. Well, let's go, kingsSkort. Let's stay in C.
Be my ladder.
Yeah.
Be my stepping stone. Yeah. Okay. So advisors have been added to the mix.
Hmm. Nave has kind of been avoiding picking up Workers Village. Or I guess Nave does have one. I didn't see when that got
kingsSkort is
added.
definitely better, much better trashed. Well, no, okay. No, no, no. Not necessarily because Nave has 2 falconers, which is a lot of falconers.
It is, yeah. I think Falconer looks pretty good here, though.
Mhm.
Um, Anyway, I was gonna say you do still, even if you have Academy, you're gonna still want the Workers Village for the buys, but they do at least have one each, and Falconer can gain more, so that's all
Ooh,
probably fine.
I have a question, because I'm not playing on D-Doji anymore. So now, oh, okay, I think it's been just answered. So the shadow card number is displayed separately from the draw
Yes, which is
cards.
so much nicer
Yeah.
than how it's done on TGG. I really dislike it on TGG.
Hmm.
It confuses me
It
regularly.
yeah, that's true. That's true. It does do that. Okay.
Yeah. So Nate did now trash the curse gold with only 3 curses left. Gained another Falconer. That's a little bit surprising to me, just because it's not going to be trivial to get golds to Tanuki into provinces here, right? There's not
Mhm.
like a gold gainer, so like curse gold 2 gold is a bit of is like an opportunity that now you don't have. I mean, obviously you can just like Falconer or some other 4 cost and Tanuki it to a gold, but
Meow.
so
Take another advisor. Another
yeah.
steward.
um it would be nice to just like empty the advisors here, since that's like the primary draw. I mean, Steward can be draw too, like you do have Academy and Workers Village, but I guess you could buy one of the advisors though. Yeah, I would want to gain another steward to like be able to get some coins and also trash these curses. Workers' village to save some villagers. Probably not. That probably wasn't necessary, but the other thing you could have done if you take one advisor there is you buy messenger for advisor.
Yeah, I was wondering about messenger, but I guess we shall see.
I think I would have liked to set up the messenger for advisor. That's good value. Oh, I was expecting falconer for advisor rather than just play steward for draw. Whoa, we're just gonna draw the Tanuki? Interesting. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
You can always falconer for another advisor.
Yeah, sure. I guess it's not clear what Nave is planning to Tanuki in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just Tanuki like curse or whatever and then plan to Tanuki it again next turn.
But is that better than trashing 2 curses with their steward?
Well, I mean, you could trash curse copper, you could Tanuki copper, whatever. You know, like I'm just saying, like you don't have to Tanuki a more expensive card. That being said, you could certainly gain
Why not?
something with Falconer.
Like Tanuki advisor to messenger, maybe? Gain that last advisor? Or does
Well,
that only work in
that
both
only works in the
ways?
buy phase. I would still buy
Mm.
Messenger for advisor,
Mm.
but yeah, the Messenger gain only works in the buy phase.
Mm.
I mean,
Mhm.
you could do something like gain gain like a messenger and then like Tanuki it to like a Tanuki or gold or something. I guess the other issue is that the advisor in hand can't draw. So maybe maybe you do just Tanuki that advisor because you can't draw with it anyway. You can always play that advisor by gaining a necromancer. But right now it can't draw out of your discard pile. You're gonna have to draw with steward. So you kind of want to take another steward so that you can
Well,
have one steward draw the
oh,
falconer and the other steward trash the curses.
well, you are very much against the workers' village because of
Oh
academy.
no, that would also work. You could if you want to gain something with Tanuki and draw it, you need to do it with Steward. But if you don't, then you could just do it with Workers Village.
Okay, well, I was thinking I do want that second falconer, so I play falconer for workers' village. Hmm.
I mean, if this
I
to
mean, we have 2 falconers anyway, right? So might as well draw with this steward. You're right. Okay.
well, I was thinking if that had been Tanuki to Tanuki rather than to gold, then you wouldn't need to draw the Tanuki, and the Workers Village would still have done it. But
Yeah.
lots of options for sure.
Mhm. Mhm.
I am interested in the lack or interested. Oh, we're not going to messenger for the advisor. Hmm. The lack of copper trashing on Nave's part is interesting to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed, and now we only have two villagers left. I feel like I would have wanted one more workers village.
Yeah, I mean, one of the falconers is going to have to gain one, presumably.
Yeah. But as of now, I think Nave definitely has more money.
Yeah, well, I mean, the gold is a big part
Bigger
of that.
budget. Yeah. But also not trashing.
Yeah, not trashing copper, but like that's, I mean, that's not very dense money. Like, if kingsSkort were to gain some
Yeah.
silvers, for example, just like to one, like if the goal is just to have money, just gain some silvers, and then like you've got as much money, and you don't need as much draw to support that.
Mm-hmm. So
Anyway,
we're
kingsSkort,
trying to figure out what to
yeah,
do with
with
his two
Tanuki,
Tanuki.
yep.
How do I feel about third Falconer?
For kingsSkort,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I mean, I like it in general. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's specifically what I want to go for right this moment, but maybe just Falconer for like a secluded shrine or a cargo ship or something, and then turn that into a Falconer. Could make sense. Oh, yeah, I guess you wouldn't want to do cargo ship or secluded shrine because that triggers. So yeah, messenger, whatever.
Oh, well, I thought of doing like buying something that triggers Falconer, but I guess you don't know your opponent's hand. Like you
Right,
can.
right. Well, the point is that kingsSkort doesn't have another Falconer in hand, so doesn't want to trigger
Well, before
potentially
that,
trigger naves.
well, Kingsport decided to play the Falconer, and they didn't have to.
Right, but I'm saying like right now you want to Falconer for
Mm,
something to
yeah.
Tanuki is, and
Mm-hmm.
I think that wants to be like messenger just because that way you're not risking triggering the opponent's Falconers. Whoa, Duchy. Oh, I forgot the curse pile was so low. Okay, I see it. I see it. Hmm, that is awkward.
I forgot about that too.
And stewards are only at 2. Oh man, I wonder if there's possibly a win here.
Were we just done?
Like, if you draw with steward and you, the problem is you don't have another Tanuki.
You don't have
Yeah,
enough buys at this
I
point.
don't think. Even if you did, I don't think you'd have enough points.
Yeah. Oh, are we sure we want to lower piles more? What? Is there a
Wait,
way?
maybe this
Surely.
isn't. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, I'm very confused by this. This. Oh, messenger for curse. Oh.
Mm. Oh,
Wait,
that's
no, this
nifty.
doesn't. This still doesn't work. You're still losing.
Well, but it would tie if you buy province. No, wait, you don't. You only have three buys, so you can't do province three curses.
Right.
Oh,
I
wow.
feel like there probably was a line here, but it probably needed not to include Tanuki gaining Falconer. I mean, the falconers ended up gaining the stewards anyway, so maybe maybe that part doesn't matter.
Hmm. Yeah, I
mean, one
definitely
more coin, and you
didn't
buy
see.
messenger for curse, estate, and then you get your tie. Or
Huh?
duchy, not estate. Messenger for messenger curse duchy. No, that still doesn't work. Never mind.
No.
Yeah, you would need another coin and another buy. Yeah, I think this is just sunk. But I could maybe believe that there was a path here with like a slightly different. Like what did kingsSkort trash this turn? Like I think a steward was trash, right? Tanuki steward, Tanuki advisor, right? So like if you maybe I don't know, you still needed the draw. I'm just wondering about like is would it have been better to Tanuki two advisors, or maybe there weren't two advisors in hand at that point. Excuse me, at that point, I don't know. Well, I guess that's all no info. It's a.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I would find that unpleasant as knave. It is ultimately like fine, but it definitely like feels bad.
Yeah, sure. You want people to like count this out right beforehand and not just go ahead and try.
Well, it's not even that like the going ahead and try. If they did it like tried it and then like undid like pretty quickly, but when it's like taking this long, it's like
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like the combination of things. And I'm not saying that this is like means like kingsSkort did something like wrong per se. I just would
I
personally
think
find it
you
annoying.
you hate him. You hate him so much.
Oh, oops.
You hate him so much you want him to demote.
No.
Well,
So I mean, if you just take a couple silvers here, okay, or messenger, I guess. Well, messenger gives you buys. I don't actually think. Yeah, I don't see there being any realistic shot of Knave not just winning the game here, but
mhm. Well, Nave has these 6 coppers.
yeah. Knave is very low on actions, actually.
Yes, and this is the turn.
But you can take a workers' village here,
Oh, right, I forgot
and
that that
that's going to
comes with the villager.
come with a villager. I mean, it's
Mhm.
got to be workers' village, right? Oh, I guess you could.
It doesn't.
Oh,
This is better.
okay, sure. Well, you're taking the workers' village, just doing it with the Tanuki rather than with the
Yeah.
state. You got to take a state.
No, but also, like, you are saving 1 action, right? Doing it this way.
Yeah. No, that way is better, like for sure. I'm just
Hmm.
observing that, like it was Falconer for Workers Village is already going to at least keep the turn going.
But is this should be enough, right? Because
I would
or
think
is it?
so. Stewart. So Falconer for
No.
Steward twice. You still have 2 actions. You play Messenger.
But you don't have enough money for province duchy and province estate ties.
Uh,
And you don't have enough money for province to estates either.
uh,
Is there another way? We have 5 buys.
So you need to buy Province Messenger. That's 12. So you have 9, 10,
Oh, I forgot about
11.
Messenger. Yeah, with Messenger it should win. I
Well, I
forgot
was going
about
to say
Messenger. You
Messenger
hand
for
out the
Steward
curse.
might have been an option, but maybe this just wins
No,
regardless.
I think you have to Messenger curse. Don't GG and then not not resign.
All right. I was too slow to add it all up, but
No, I think this was the way because you had to hand out the curse to them. Yeah, give them one curse in order to
yeah.
do a win. Okay.
Messenger's back.
I spy a card that's gonna be in the wedding reception tournament.
True.
Easy.
kingsSkort with the 2/5 on a board with Sea Witch, but also with Masquerade. It is not entirely clear to me which I would prefer to open with.
Sea Witch.
You think?
Yeah.
Sea Witch only does not give out a curse like every shuffle, right? It's because it'll miss shuffles due to being a duration card. Meanwhile, Masquerade is going to trash a card every shuffle and is going to pass curses to your opponent.
Well, you have to draw it. And I think
yeah,
being able to open Sea Witch means you are likely to hit Sea Witch, like the second Sea Witch, soon.
Sure.
And you can alternate.
Sure. I just think that Masquerade in particular. Oh.
What place?
I didn't
Over
see
Sea
that
Witch?
coming.
No.
I just think that Masquerade in particular might be like one of the best cards at like counteracting Sea Witch.
Interesting. Well, Nave opts for Sea Witch.
Yeah, I'm very much expecting. Oh, Farmhands is also going to help with the early terminal collisions. That'll be really nice. I'm very much expecting top deck Masquerade here for kingsSkort. No? What?
No, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
I was
well,
thinking.
they did buy a mask turn 3. I don't know. Also, getting a settlers over a native village, I'm not sure about, but
I'd have gotten another border card.
or that, yeah, actually.
Because you're getting a farmhands anyway. Oh, that's
Yeah.
better, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, once you have enough farmhands, you don't necessarily need native village, but in the short term, like it's not like you're going to reliably line up your village with your terminals, or one village with your terminals. But
Maybe kingsSkort is also optimizing for foray and just getting some.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Uniques.
Yeah, maybe.
That doesn't look like. Well, okay, settlers and.
There's no way. There's no way you go for 4 like here, right? Like it's too good to trash a state. You can take
no,
your
for
own
sure. No, maybe the
Sea
settlers more for what he did right there, right? For the border guard, and then pick the copper back up.
I assume so, yeah.
So Nave has 2 Sea Witches now.
Playing Masquerade before Border Guard is interesting to me.
But didn't find the Sea Witch. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but you can get a top deck of Farmhands and do Farmhand Sea Witch next turn. It still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Duplicate. Oh. That.
Yeah, Jekyll, I agree. That is pretty nice. And getting handed the state is also pretty nice.
I'm pretty confused by the duplicate. What is that doing?
Maybe it's for the next Sea Witch.
You don't want to top deck your farmhands? You don't have a choice. Oh, I see.
I mean, if you didn't have a choice, you wouldn't get the prompt, right? You wouldn't have been able to undo the top decking.
Yeah. Well, it was the farmhand set aside. Those.
Yeah. This could have been a foray.
Yeah, I think. Well, I definitely think 4A should be coming up soon. I think kingsSkort would probably like one more Sea Witch, but then again, this isn't necessarily the turn where you need that. So um,
What if
maybe
you
this
got
turn would be good for 4A.
2 more Sea Witches?
Oh, then you'd have 3 Sea Witches in your next shuffle, which might be more than you specifically want right at the moment. Whoa, wait a
What?
minute. I don't know about trashing that curse. Hmm. It
Why
sure
not?
feel well because we wanted to 4A, right?
Well, I did. I don't think kingsSkort wants to.
Maybe
It
not.
doesn't
I
it
would.
doesn't look like it.
I'd be down to set aside a copper and just buy a silver here, and okay, or I guess you can do that. Maybe kingsSkort is just trying to deny the farmhands. I'm not really sure what's going on. Um, I mean, I do think kingsSkort's position looks pretty good overall. It's just not
Yeah,
playing
I
it
agree.
the way that I would have expected.
Mhm. Oh, well, mm.
I think nave should consider a replace.
Yeah, or messenger farmhands.
Well, I'm not too excited about putting a messenger in the deck without a replace.
Sounds like a you problem.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I also would have preferred the foray into loot land.
I mean, I still think it'll happen soon. I th- I think the one thing that's awkward. So nave. Oh no, the sea. There was a the farmhand sea witch. I see. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah. I want to replace.
Moyo doesn't love us.
No, it's true. Or maybe Moyo's listening to both at the same time, since Moyo just mentioned for a.
What do you mean? Moyo said Nave just said it.
Right. Right. But like, why does Moyo know that we care? You know.
Because Jekyll said maybe shouldn't have played farmhand and foray instead.
Yeah, I suppose.
Also, I can see that Moyo is in Nave's chat and not in ours. That's a giveaway, I think. It's a
Yeah, I guess
clue.
you'd have to have 2 Discord accounts to be able to listen to 2 different chats at the same time.
Well,
Oh, wait, we
everyone I
really
see
just
in our
don't want to hang on to these like uniques for the purposes of foray, do we? Oh wait, no. Oh,
everyone with account.
why? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Puzzle box. All right.
Ooh, the box of puzzles.
And now that
We
we've got
like
the
them.
1, it's going to get easier to get more.
Yes. Well,
Yeah, because
not
you play the one
mm,
loot and you've got your 3 coins for the foray. Right.
sure.
So like you only
Oh,
need like 1
sorry.
copper, for example.
I'll just stop moving,
Stay very still.
except for my mouse.
It's actually interesting how often, like in media, right, when it's like, oh, I can't move, like, something has made it so that I can't move. It's like, but they can still talk. It's like, well, if you couldn't move, you
Mm.
wouldn't be able to talk either.
Mm.
Sometimes they get that right, but a lot of times they don't. All right. This looks like foray time. Oh, I guess it's a little bit awkward though. Yeah, see, here it's the getting the 3 coins that makes it difficult, right? You have to discard your replace. Whereas if you had a puzzle box in your deck, like kingsSkort, then you wouldn't have this problem.
Mm. Shouldn't we farm hands a copper?
I was wondering about that. Nave is definitely light on actions. Oh, there it is.
Oh, oh, interesting.
Generously donating a farm hands to kingsSkort. Did kingsSkort not choose to? That's just like a free +1 action if you set aside something in response. Seize these days.
Yeah, I mean, that could be because, like, you don't want to use it early, you wanna save it for your like, for your penultimate turn, that then the C's turn is your last turn,
I
and
don't.
so I can see how people like, one player doesn't end up using it because the other person gets there first and ends it first.
Yeah, I don't think it's at all a given that if the game ends even if you lose without you having C's, that means you made a mistake, right? Like it certainly
Yeah.
could, but I think there are cases where it is correct. Like if you're playing to your outs, that's going to be like to mean you're saving the C's turn, and maybe you save the C's turn and then you lose the game because your outs didn't like emerge, so to speak. But like sometimes that's just like how it's going to work out. So I mean,
My question is more like when you start with, Island Folk and,
importer.
Importer,
Mm.
why why do you always take the Island Folk the first chance you get, but you don't with C's?
Who is you? Like me personally, or just in general, people in general?
In general, I mean, that's my
Okay.
assumption that people do.
Well, because I don't think they do, right? Like, I think so.
Really?
Island Folk doesn't have the opportunity cost of spending money in a buy on it, so like that makes it fundamentally different from C's.
Mm.
In that you can just time it whenever it's like most advantageous to have another turn independently of like, okay, but like how much does it cost me to take this turn, because all that matters is the sequencing. That being said, like it can be the case for an Island Folk turn that there are certain positions in which it's more advantageous to take the turn, because of things like attack sequencing, where like, oh, I can, like, right now I can get an extra turn, like before my opponent like gives me a curse, or when my opponent like doesn't get to militia me or something like that, right? Which it like is not necessarily going to be like best used um right away. But I think there are a lot of cases where it doesn't matter and you don't really gain or lose anything from either using it right away or not using it right away, just so long as you use it at some point. A C's
Mm.
here probably wins for Knave. Uh,
I don't seize it.
well, Yeah, so messenger replace see which cave mentions. Presumably this is also looking at border guard, which is low. Kingscourt does have a lot more curses, so nave, if knave were to messenger curse once, leaving 2 curses, then knave could just empty curses without needing to worry about that. I'm just not sure knave actually has. Oh, okay. This appears to be
Oh,
what
doing
we're
better.
doing.
And you can hand out. Okay, so what is Nave doing?
Um, I think NV is native
Here,
village, not knave.
it's Nave. What is Nave? It's a double. Like it's just a shortening.
Knave
What is Nave
village.
doing with the Nave village?
So this turn, you buy messenger curse or messenger border guard. I guess if you do messenger border guard and you replace into estate to give out a curse, and then you need to be able to buy messenger double curse. That's maybe one more buy than knave actually has. Uh, or does knave have 2
No.
messengers?
No,
Does
I don't
does
think so.
kingscourt have a messenger?
I
There's not
thought
one in the
so.
trash. Knave got a messenger on turn 9 and
I
on
still
turn
need
10. So
to.
Knave does have 2 messengers. So if Knave can find both messengers, then that should win. Replace messenger into sea witch. That all, I guess, yeah, I guess that would. Well, you still have to find the other messenger, but like sea witch will help with that. Why? Because you can give out the curse rather than having to buy the curse. Oh, there was guaranteed to find the other messenger. Well, then this should just win, right? Yeah, you replace native village, I guess, into estate. You play your messengers. You buy messenger border guard. Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought Kingscourt was in a pretty good
Yes,
position,
same.
but I do kind of feel like uh, there was like a little bit too much going in for just farmhands and a little bit like too little going in for payload for Kingscourt.
And we end up with another game where one person sees us and the other doesn't get a chance.
Yeah,
Riverboat is Tragic Hero.
that's pretty good. In a vacuum at least. Like you get the treasure for sure, because you're starting from a 5 card hand, and you don't actually have to trash the riverboat.
That's what my next question would have been.
Well, yeah, because riverboat doesn't trash itself; it's leaving it there, right? Tragic Hero is a card that would try to trash itself.
Well, I never know how these things work until I've done that. Like, I would be the person, like, playing, Tormentor with, Overlord and stuff, and then being sad that I didn't get the imp.
Mm. So the issue with the Tragic Hero is that actions are pretty limited here, but getting a pair of riverboats still seems like it could be a thing. Well, the other issue is I'm not sure you actually want the treasures. so so there's that.
Oh, why not? Just get those figurines.
I don't know if I want figurine here. I don't think I do.
I just like the draw a lot. I've
Double
heard good things about
riverboat.
Draw's been heavily
Yeah, draw
endorsed.
is good, but treasure draw is definitely not the same as as action draw. Riverboat horse. What?
Well, we would never ignore you.
I mean, we might. Like, it's conceivable. If there was, if you're saying like if there was Way of the Horse, that would be pretty good. You know?
Yeah. Mm.
All right, so I guess the players are both playing like a kind of like tragic hero money strategy. Neither of them has invested in any trashing. Hmm. I think I might want to scrap some estates. Might want to priest some coppers, but
Oh, you know, the Riverbird is also nice because of labyrinths, so you get those
yeah,
labyrinth points.
true. Yep.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. Apparently, yeah.
Gotta save the gold.
Okay, so you want to buy province already?
No, no, I would have gotten Riverboat, Acting True Vagrant.
Hmm. Wondering if kingsSkort should go ahead and province.
I
It
was
is a
wondering about that too.
Yeah, it is a little bit risky not to add another acting troupe, but
Too risky.
I mean, Nave has 6 riverboats. kingsSkort has 4, so less risky for kingsSkort. Didn't even consider saving a gold here.
Yes. Province.
Yeah. Why don't we start taking figurines?
When the gold is empty, of course.
I suspect never. Like, because you want to play the riverboats, not like draw them with figurine and then discard them.
Yeah, so like I said, when the gold is empty.
I I guess if that happens. Whoa! Don't we want to think about saving?
I don't think we can afford it.
Maybe not.
Oh, wait, we top deck an acting troop. Well, we could get 2 vagrants.
Well, you could just. I mean, if you don't want another acting troop, you could just save a gold, or you could just buy a tunnel. Okay, okay. Oh, the figurine in the house.
Tunnel will get you more golds, potentially.
Potentially. I mean, not very likely, but potentially. Yeah, I agree, Cave.
But that's awkward timing.
We just open with it.
But then you don't get in on the riverboats.
You can still open Scrap Riverboat.
No.
Oh.
You can't. You really can't. It's not possible.
I see. My apologies.
Impossible. Here you have Artificer Tunnel aligned. See, that wasn't too difficult.
Sure.
Well, this is awkward with the figurine now, huh?
I mean, you're just gonna play it, right? Like play the riverboats and then play the figurine, whatever. I mean, I guess you could
Oh,
choose to not play a riverboat, but I don't think that can be correct.
no. I mean, with the Artificer. Like, you're not. Are you going to use your Artificer or no, knowing that you're going to draw whichever card you get with the figurine?
Well, what you could do
Oh.
is, I was gonna say, is you could like gain another acting troop and then you could save it after you draw it with the figurine. But this is a lot of money. It's not quite
Let's
triple
just
province.
yeah, let's just go 4. I can count. Okay, maybe not
I
get 3
can't.
provinces.
So double province save
I'm Vagrant.
yeah, maybe save the golds. You could go double province duchy and save a green card. Not sure if you want the duchy. Guess you could also do like double province tunnel and save copper. Trixie.
Trixie Mattel.
What?
Trixie Mattel of Drag Race fame.
Sure. Yeah, I kind of do wish, like, we have these. Oh, the figurine drew 2 estates. I see. Never mind. It would have been nice. Oh, what?
What? Why? Yeah.
Well, I don't even think that's the biggest issue. I just think that's like there's a big opportunity cost to not taking a province there. Like you had a
Just
triple riverboat turn, right? How often are you going to get that? And you took 1 province.
yeah. Well, okay. So kingsSkort's problem right now is that he didn't
Find any
draw
riverboats.
back around to the riverboats. However, he could also just double province duchy here.
Yeah. Could also top deck, instead of going for the duchy, could also top deck, yeah, like a gold and just go. Oh, wait, never mind. Gaining the gold. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think this looks. The issue is going to be. Oh, wow. That's a fortunate draw for kingsSkort. I was gonna say the
Yeah.
issue is that kingsSkort it has a good chance to just like completely whiff this coming turn, and then if knave has 2 turns, but yeah, right now it's looking like
It's still looking well. Okay, knave needs 4 buys. We have 4 buys. Do we have enough money? Why aren't we just discarding this riverboat?
considering saving it, depending on.
Oh, you're right.
Uh,
So that's 18, 19 coins.
let's.
Double duchy, pray. Double duchy, 2 tunnels, pray. Save.
Yeah, Nave is not gonna have any. Oh no, wait, no, did play Riverboat this turn. Okay.
Only one now,
Yeah,
so
yeah, it's pretty awkward. But I think you need to, as Nave, you need to count on kingsSkort to like not have a good turn. So I think you do want to save the Riverboat. And it leaves you with 18, which could be like triple duchy tunnel.
yeah.
And then it's pretty hard to see Knave winning after kingsSkort takes the province, though, right? Because Knave isn't going to
Yeah.
trigger a shuffle either.
Yeah.
Save province. Knave needs.
Yeah, no, we don't have the figurines to give us the buys that we need.
Yeah, 2 buys and an artificer gain is not enough.
No.
Um,
Would be
Kings
enough for a tie, but Knave would
now
lose the
kingsSkort
tie.
isn't winning this turn though, so Knave's got a shot. You do need to be a little bit careful about piles. Maybe, maybe not.
No, not really. We know that kingsSkort doesn't have a riverboat incoming.
Yeah, I more meant like if you take multiple duchies here, and kingsSkort takes a duchy. I mean, not that Knave knows that that's what they're going to do, but it's a reasonable assumption.
I don't think you can afford to gain a 5 cost with this artificer.
Yeah, I agree. Like if you're top decking something with artificer, it's like tunnel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that's what I would have done.
That said, yeah, you don't. You can. Oh, actually,
Mhm.
well, it could still be gain estate, double duchy, and save gold. Yeah, that, or
Yeah.
you could have gone duchy tunnel instead of.
Yeah.
Uh, okay,
Oh.
so you need province tunnel. What?
Wait, what?
That was an accidental like. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a misclick. So the
Yeah.
issue now is that like Knave has 7 coins. Guaranteed can get to 8, but needs 3 more. Oh, that should be it.
Wow.
Wow.
Wild.
Yeah, I mean, I think Knave was favored like by basically by they did mirrored strategies. Knave was player 1 and got the 6 riverboats, and then I think this game was closer than it should have been because Knave was too slow on the greening.
Yeah. Yeah.
But being like player 1 and having more stuff in the deck still paid off.
All right. So kingsSkort needs to step up if they want to
Yeah.
knock them out.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why we are rooting for kingsSkort, obviously.
Yeah. Obviously.
This looks like Dominion to me.
Most of the games have looked like Dominion, I would say.
No.
So you get Magic Lamp.
Hmm. And we
Ah,
have a lot of duration cards, which is nice for Magic Lamp.
yeah.
And
Uh,
Alley, which is also nice for Magic Lamp. So a lot
yeah.
of innate cards, I
I
would
think
say.
I want to open Alley Masquerade.
Hmm.
Dungeon Masquerade like would
Dungeon
be pretty
I like.
good, but I think alley is better.
Mhm.
Now maybe you take the dungeon. Silver? Eh.
Unclear. Wharf.
Silver is going to be better at helping you get wealthy village and wharf and such. Dungeon is going to be better at helping you pop lamp.
I really have to, like, condition myself, or not condition, that's not the right word, but with wealthy, like here, right? You're like, absolutely, I'm not gonna try to meet the wealthy village loot condition because I need to get the village
Uh,
before.
I think it's reasonable to meet it because of magic lamp, right? Like you,
Oh, that's fair. Okay. Yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't
that's true.
like if you needed the gold. I mean, you'd still want to do it at some point, but it would be pretty rough. But I think as it stands, um, yeah, I think it actually looks pretty good.
Mhm. Oh,
It's
I
a
wouldn't
little,
have done that.
that
I
was
would
a
have
little
been too.
bold for sure.
Yeah. I'd have been.
Show them how close you were to popping your lamp. Don't mention
Oh,
the fact that you didn't
oh,
have
yeah,
another
yeah,
unique in the
yeah.
deck anyway. Uh,
Amazing.
hammer. This isn't the best hammer board. It's still good though.
It's yeah, it's solid. Second word, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you got the mask, so maybe not.
it's
Okay,
well
fine.
the lamp is more the problem with that. I think. Right. You want to pop your lamp, and second wharf is not pushing you to that. They've trying to decide, yeah, keep estate or not. Oh, punished.
Ooh, not punished. Here we
Well,
go.
punished for not keeping the estate.
Oh, yeah,
Because there's another
true.
estate on the bottom of the deck.
Wealthy
But yeah, I
village.
mean, obviously, popping the lamp was the more important thing. I don't think
Yeah.
that was much in doubt at that point. Like, once you had the duration wharf going, you could have bought it. Lamp could have been bottom deck. That would have been the only. I guess silver could have been bottom decked and mask could have been bottom decked.
Wasn't lamp in hand?
Well, maybe at the start of the sure, but like from the start of the shuffle, it could have been
Oh.
unless yeah, it was shuffled. Yeah, there was any of those things. Like it was actually quite possible, but
What?
not likely to
How is
miss
second
there.
wharf correct over wealthy village? I don't.
You're so offended.
I
Well, you got
am
the.
personally
Actually,
offended.
I agree because you can
How
wish
could
for
you?
wharf, but if you wish for wealthy village, you're not getting the loot. So yeah, I agree.
Oh, you
Actually,
agree with me, okay.
yeah, I agree. I think it would be better to take the wealthy village to get the loot and then wish for wharf than do
Yeah.
the other way around. They weren't getting the wealthy village.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't notice. Yeah.
Oh, you're so
Well,
right. I forgot that
that's actually
the
pretty
land was
awkward for
coming.
Nave then, right? Because now Nave's got to get a gold. I guess you can wish for gold. I guess it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. Well, the problem is more that you have to spend 1 wish on a gold, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not ideal, but it's not a big deal. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
unfortunate draws for uh kingsSkort here.
Well, at least he didn't draw his any of his wishes, which is kinda amazing.
That's true. Yeah. And there is some chance to find the wealthy village at the top of the shuffle again next turn. because you got the duration wharf and then alleys.
Yeah.
So one of these wishes is surely a gold. Okay. What is the other one? Possibly you just hold on to it. Okay.
I think so. And Nave agrees.
Yeah.
And now get some loot.
Are you sure you want to trash that copper?
No.
I think I'm undoing
No, we want.
that. Yeah. I think I want 2 wealthy villages and 2 loots. Yep. kingsSkort really cannot find that wealthy village, but
Yeah. Yeah. Rough. Rough draws.
all right. Now the last wish. Probably.
Third wharf.
Oh. Hmm. kingsSkort is only hitting 9 here, though. That's awkward. I might.
No,
If
not
with
if.
a wharf, like, because
No.
it's a copper
Yeah.
and a state in the
I need to do it.
discard.
Huh?
There's a copper and a state in the discard, so like if you wish for wharf,
Oh,
you're only
right.
hitting 9. I might honestly just take gold and go double wealthy village and figure I can wish for the wharves. No, wait, you're out of wishes. Never mind. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, this was too many wishes for wealthy village. Like, not in the sense of like it was a mistake, but just like it didn't, like the draws didn't pan out. And you have 2 actions now, right? So it's like this the action situation is like, yeah, it's just not
I
not a
think
good.
that's still better.
Well, it's just if seeing the wealthy village that was already in the deck early in the turn would have helped a lot.
I would have. Oh, yeah. I mean, doubtlessly. I would have gotten a farmer's market, I think.
Really,
Yeah.
I wouldn't play with farmers market here. I don't think.
Well, I would.
I just don't think there's enough actions on the board to support farmers market. kingsSkort has potentially an extra action with the orb, although it's a pretty high opportunity cost.
So now it's gonna get 2 more loots.
Yeah, I think this looks pretty bad for kingsSkort.
Hmm.
Not enough payload.
Mm-hmm.
I think what was the situation last turn? Started with did not have the dungeon in play, unfortunately, but drew 2 cards with wharf, sifted 2 cards with alley, wished for 1 wealthy village, played it, then played a wharf, then wished for another one.
Oh.
Hmm. Oh
Well,
wait.
that's very
Oh,
creative.
wealthy. Oh yeah, I don't like that. I would 100% empty the wealthy villages. It's not just because of the loot; it's also because of the actions.
Hmm.
Like that's the plus actions on the board. Like I just think, you gotta catch them all.
You gotta.
Gotta. Like, I don't really. like I don't super duper care if I'm not like fully drawing deck the next turn, right? Like like you have the extra 4 turns, you can take a dungeon or something. It's fine.
Top deck's a silver. Ooh,
Also a
bishop. I
bishop.
like it.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, 100% click on Wealthy Village.
Yes. Do it. Do it now.
There's like
And fourth wharf.
no way that you're not clicking on Wealthy Village here. Thank
Duration
you. Okay.
balance.
Yes. Although kingsSkort actually cannot have duration balance because kingsSkort cannot gain both a wharf and a dungeon. So
Yeah, but wharf is more important than dungeon.
it is.
You definitely approach duration balance better when you by adding a wharf.
It's true. Oh!
No.
What's happening? I I don't really understand wanting barge over wharf anyway. Like wharf is just
No.
better.
Yeah.
Somebody explain this to me.
I guess they're just not very good players is the reason.
That must be it. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I would still be happy to add another wharf. Nave does have 2 dungeons, so that's all taken care of.
But only one barge.
Yeah, but if you're gonna play the barge for the current turn, then you don't need duration balance on barge.
So as long as you don't next turn it,
Right.
you're fine.
Yeah, and if you do next turn it, it's also fine because then the next turn you just play it again. So
Oh, is barge where suspicious cows from?
yeah,
Oh.
there's a suspicious cow, and then there's also an unsuspicious cow that is mist gun.
I mean, I don't feel like it looks that suspicious.
Yeah, I mean it's got narrowed eyes. I don't know. It's some of the emojis are a bit of artistic license. Like it looks more suspicious in isolation.
I would say creative license.
The suspicious one is the one immediately to the
The one in
right
the
of the
middle.
barge
The middle
band.
cow. The middle cow is the
Yeah, I guess
suspicious
it's the
cow.
middle cow. Yeah. Barge Farmers Market Province. What did Worf do to deserve this disrespect?
That looks like trying to go for duration balance to me.
Sure.
Oh no! Where are our 5,000 villages?
Yes, the brown one. Well, we don't have 5,000. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
That's
that,
so annoying. Oh my god, I would
that's
be so
really
angry.
bad. That's really bad.
I would be so angry.
You had the orb in hand. It might have been correct to keep one of the
Keep
other
wharf.
cards and then orb the
Discard one.
wharf. Although I guess there's more villages down there, so maybe not. Trash the no.
No.
No, if you want to orb bishop to like trash like a silver or something, you've got this hammer that can generate more of that stuff. So that's worth considering. But also, I mean, now Now is not in theory is not the turn when you want to add the additional wharf because you have like an unplayed wharf also in those next 3 cards.
Yeah.
But I might still get that wharf anyway. Or you could get another dungeon too. I guess the hammer can do that.
Hammer time.
We are close to being able to buy 6 salts.
Well, kingsSkort doesn't.
We?
But even if we were, that doesn't do much for kingsSkort.
No. But it would if like kingsSkort bought province and Nave could buy 6 salts, that would be the game. But I don't. Is Nave close to being able to hit 24? Like how much did Nave have last turn? Like 16 ish. So I'm gonna say, and didn't really add much payload. So I'm gonna say no. That's not true. Hammer for another bishop. I guess. Wasn't it around 20? Did Nave just not spend all his buys?
Oh.
1, 4, 7, 10. No, it was 17. 17 coins.
Well,
Kid
kingsSkort is
Bishop the
definitely
Wealthy Village. That's
following Iris's idea.
well, 5 salts is still slightly out of reach, I think.
Well, also 5 salts doesn't win you the game as Knave.
It not by itself, no. But if you bishop something,
if you bishop a loot,
if you bishop a loop, you might not be able to afford 5 salts. But yeah,
16, 18, 19. You're at 19 currently.
four wealthy villages on top. Cheapers.
3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 18, 19, 20. Yep, that's it. Oh no, you have to discard. Never mind.
Well, just hitting 20. Oh, that's a bad pass. Now you can bishop the wealthy village. Well, but does Knave have 20 now?
I think no. 36,
no, it's 19.
9, 12, 14, 17, 18, 19.
19, yeah.
Yeah, because we had to pass.
Copper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if Knave had instead bishoped the mask. No, but you didn't have because of the discard, the copper was yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it wasn't quite there.
So what do we do instead? Double province?
Well, that's dangerous too, isn't it? Right, for the same reason.
It's definitely more dangerous than, yeah. Mm-hmm. So then what do you do?
I don't know. I mean, bishop something expensive, I guess. Like the gold. And
so you don't do that? Or would you just get one province?
Well, maybe it's better to bishop the wealthy village. What?
I mean, even just like one province is still dangerous.
It is, yeah. One province is arguably more dangerous in a way because, like, then you have less of a points lead. It's all pretty awkward. Like how good? Oh, yeah, no joke.
Definitely.
Okay, there goes the wealthy village. There's no reason not to play the farmer's market. Yeah, no, there's no reason not to play the farmer's market, so do that.
Well, you could play it with staff.
Okay.
Otherwise, you will not have anything to play with staff.
A disaster, to be sure.
Wouldn't that be sad?
I mean, there's also no reason not to play all your money. Like, there's no save, there's no nothing, so just, you know, decrease cognitive load. Play the cards, and then do your
Maybe this,
calculations. What?
maybe this is payback for earlier
What
with
was?
the Falconer undo Falconer steward undo.
No. So I'm wondering if it's correct to just get duchies.
I mean, logically, that's kind of what you have to do, and you can't get provinces, but also you need points.
Right. But like the balancing act there is that duchies do give you fewer points as well, so it might still leave the threat there.
True.
Um
Well, okay, if we assume that kingscourt can empty provinces by salting, we need to have more points than 20.
I don't know if I do assume that, to be honest.
Hmm.
Kingscourt, like, because Kingscourt has two bishops gained from the hammer, like, I don't know how much money did Kingscourt uh true tracer, yeah. Farmers market, not so good. Anyway, so Kingscourt, how much money did Kingscourt have last turn on the, well, it was a dud. That's gonna make it hard to evaluate. Still hit double province. 20 might not be out of reach. Hard to say.
To get 3 duchies and then an estate to safeguard.
Well, if you were gonna do that, you might as well salt the estate, but uh yeah, maybe. So that would put you at 21. That's if Kingscourt can quintuple salt, then that doesn't defend against it because the bishop will get the points to push Kingscourt
You're right.
over 21.
Well, I mean, that,
Okay,
kind of.
the knave is not trying to defend against the 5 salts.
Well, it might be counting on kingscourt's lack of actions.
Might be. It looks like that lack of actions is not really going to be the issue. Oh, not playing the dungeon. Would that have won? I didn't look at that, but yeah, maybe that wins. Oh, actually, oh no, never mind. I was gonna say the lack of actions could matter for the bishops, but you don't need the points from the bishops. You might need the money though. Surely there's another
Mm,
loot or something on in that last
the
card,
orb.
right?
The
The
orb.
orb, yeah. So how much money is that?
It's not enough. 17.
Yeah, I was thinking Kingscourt might just not have the money. If this other bishop had been a silver, I guess it would have still been one short. Boy, these decks are gonna fall apart. I mean, they already are, kind of, but
Mm.
this is, and the players just did not invest in enough dwarves. I feel like.
Oh, this is nice though.
Wait, what's nice? The farmers market?
hammering and orbing what you hammered. Isn't that
But
what we
but
did?
they
Oh, there was
no
already
no
a
no no.
farmer's market
The orb was
everywhere.
worth more. I don't think the farmers market.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
I mean, it could be good, right? Like if Knave plays it and then kingsSkort plays it, it's worth one more coin than like a silver. But you just don't have the actions. I don't know. I don't know. It's all very awkward.
Yeah.
Having to trash one of your wealthy villages. Well, we didn't need to trash the wealthy village. Chose to. But having to pass one of them, that was pretty brutal. Three duchies, just I don't know. Like
I
I
think
would
two
just
duchies.
I would just be so worried that that kingsSkort is just going to dud at that point. Estate? Oh god. Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. So this beats double province salt if that's all Knave gets, but if Knave can get double province salt while playing a bishop.
hmm.
To be fair, like Knave wasn't quite able to get to 20 last turn. It has more money this turn, but also has more crap to draw through. So this is looking promising.
Mask dungeon. Mass dungeon, trash dungeon. Like mass dungeon, bishop dungeon.
Is I'm 9, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm not seeing the money.
Well, there's more loot, right? There's more
I
loot.
assume so. There's a jewels, I know.
24. Oh no, we still have to discard.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we didn't just play the masquerade.
Me either. That would have been so much better.
I mean, one thing you can do is okay, is this yeah, that's
Yeah.
it, just barely.
Wow. They've really coming through.
Yeah.
It's getting very tight for kingsSkort.
Yes, it is. How many did you say kingsSkort had to win?
1.5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
To this point, they're actually they're favored to demote, where I would have said coming in that they were not.
Back against the wall.
Yeah. Well, highway with basically no plus buy. I mean, you can call continue plus buy, but it's not particularly relevant as far as that goes. And then Bard can give you plus buy, but yeah. So like I said, highway with no plus buy. If you play enough highways, you can gain provinces with Hermit. That's cool.
Well, there's also Bard
Uh-huh.
for the extremely reliable plus buy.
Right. So like I said, no plus buy.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay.
um
No. What did Nave say?
I don't know. Hermit continue is not.
It's not what?
I don't know.
Is not.
I don't know. Hermit continue. If the question is, does Hermit continue Hermit get you a madman? The answer is yes. So maybe that's what's going on. Because like
Because you return to the action phase?
Yep.
Hmm.
Continue.
Can we talk about how beautiful the Sea Witch art is?
Whoosh.
It's not there anymore, I don't think. That
Yeah, the emoji. Yeah.
What did you want to say about continue?
Oh, that it looked good. Continuing Hermit, continuing Sentinel would be pretty compelling too, but I think Hermit is just better. Oh, okay. kingsSkort thinks Sentinel is better.
Well, we shall see.
We shall. Ooh, not seeing the Hermit there is pretty unfortunate. But Knave could get a Sea Witch or a Highway.
Could get a hostelry to try and find the hermit. It's a 50-50 chance at this point.
What? Oh, continue a hostelry? Eh.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I wouldn't bother with that. I
Father? Father?
think I'd start with the Sea Witch.
Yeah, that's what I would do, Moyo. But Moyo can't hear me. Moyo's too
No,
far away.
don't do that. Well, that also works.
So many hermits.
Knave is going to need to gain a Sentinel at some point. I don't know if it makes sense to gain it with Hermit versus continuing it. I guess you could do Church as well. For copper trashing, I mean. I suppose you could also just plan to gain a bunch of hostelries. That works a lot better once you have a highway in the deck and you can Hermit for hostelry, though.
What are you gonna continue?
Uh, I possibly nothing. Yeah, getting a
No need.
highway would be really valuable with the Hermit being able to gain hostelry.
I'm trying to parse what Tracer said.
Add a comma after no.
Okay, yeah. I was like, no
And
need. A highway bad. Soon. It's a poem.
yeah, I think it was pretty unfortunate for kingsSkort not to be able to hit 5 there or play Sentinel. Like these shuffles
Surely
haven't
this is
worked out as ideally as would have been hoped. I would think so, yeah. I'm assuming Knave is considering continue. I don't think that makes sense.
No, no, because then you can't afford the highway.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hostelry?
No, don't do it.
What is happening? Oh, we're gonna continue. No, okay.
Oh, I thought continue was non-duration, but apparently it's
No,
not.
it's not attack.
Hmm.
Alright, maybe kingsSkort will buy a highway. No, Sea
What?
Witch. Wow, buying continue there is. Wait, what? Poorhouse. Okay. Can we have a highway
It does.
now?
Well,
I mean,
certainly.
granted, kingsSkort also doesn't have the Hermit yet, but I mean, you can always continue that. Oh, man. They paid off debt with the poorhouse money.
Yeah, they couldn't buy anything.
That was why they got a madman.
Because they're so mad.
I don't think these curses at this point are very likely to do much, right? Like with this deck that's doing all this Hermit stuff is going to just trash the curses anyway. Well, now we can't even continue, so we don't. The poorhouse
I was
doesn't
gonna
do
say,
anything.
why didn't we play the poorhouse?
Or church it, alternatively. Okay. Oh, play the poorhouse and then you can do the debt trick. Yeah, that's sure. Okay. Now can we have a highway?
Is it time?
Surely.
You would
You get
think
the
so.
highway, and then you next turn you continue Hermit for hostelry, and then the turn after that you. Well, actually, do you? I mean, you do. What? Gold? What? What the? What? Are we? There's no way we're playing Sea Witch money here. Come on.
You sound.
I am in distress. Yes. Like I think
Maybe
there's
kingsSkort
various
doesn't.
approaches to this board, but Sea Witch money is not one of them.
Maybe kingsSkort doesn't realize that your promotion is at stake here.
Sure. I don't care if he realizes. I just think he should play Sea Witch money. That's I am baffled. I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair,
maybe because it's single gain. There's like
it's not single
he'll
game.
just
It's single buy.
single buy.
To be fair, what Nave is doing is taking longer to come together than it probably should. But I mean, this just like
I don't know what Nave is doing at all.
whatever it is, like it can transition into the highway stuff, and it has time because what kingsSkort is doing just seems bad. The poorhouses do seem weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can sort of envision a world where you play a deck that has one poorhouse in it as like the way to buy a province eventually, like when you have a bunch of highways in play. But yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused. Like kingsSkort hasn't even taken a hostelry to be able to like play Sentinel and Sea Witch. Like I don't know what's happening. Oh, jeez, these poor houses. Okay, Nave has a highway now.
We have a highway.
Is kingsSkort just gonna buy province here?
I think so.
Oh, never mind. You can't even do that because you have a poacher down there.
We can't. We would have, though.
Okay,
Guess we
tell
can
me
get
you're
a
buying a
highway.
highway.
Get that highway. Come on.
No, this is a hostelry. That's the only reason for this undo. You got to use the rewind button. Oh, interesting. This is not the line I was expecting. I don't hate it, but I think getting the highway is more important. And, like, we're just going to be behind
Yes.
because of the lack of that.
Yes.
So now, Knave didn't see the highway up front, which does make this a little bit more awkward because you're hermit for a hostelry. You can't actually play the hostelry, but it's still fine. You can still get enough money to buy another highway.
Well, at the cost of setting away more cards.
What do you mean?
But I guess not
No, like
super.
you set aside um you can set aside 3 coppers, right? Or hermit 2 copper or whatever, and um buy highway.
Oh, you can continue.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can discard for horses too. I'll
Mm-hmm.
continue highway as well. Yeah, that's also true.
Oh, I always thought that we were gonna get the horses from Hustley here. Was that not the plan?
I forgot about it, but I mean, it doesn't like we didn't want to discard 3 coppers. Wait, we're continuing hostelry,
But why?
not highway.
But why?
I don't know.
Huh.
Well, whatever. I mean, get another hostelry, discard more. You could still. And never
What?
mind. Another poorhouse. Okay, sure. Why not?
But because why?
Everything about this game is confusion.
It's true.
Oh no. That's just. There's no way that's viable. There's absolutely no way.
Maybe kingsSkort feels like brain fried at this point, like me.
Maybe. Hasn't even been 2 hours yet. No excuses.
Maybe
Plus, it's the
kingsSkort was.
afternoon.
Oh, that's true. Okay, fine. There is such a thing as time zones.
Yes. There's the highway.
Right and proper. Gain another one.
Yeah, absolutely. Gain another one. Church a poorhouse. Play a poorhouse. Buy another highway. This is just like, this is getting to be super over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's time for kingsSkort to pivot at this point in a way that would make it not over.
No, no, I don't think you're pivoting at this point.
I mean, even if kingsSkort manages to province over the next 2 turns, like Nave, aside from a Nave's ability to have multi-province turns with Hermit, Nave can also get more museum points.
Well, there is the question of draw for a knave.
True, and these poor houses are not helping with that.
No.
Knave could get Sea Witches, though. Right? There is draw on the board.
Could.
There's also Madman, right? Like if you continue and you deadlock yourself, you know, like you're gonna get some Madmen. Granted, you do have to replenish your hermits.
I was gonna say you don't want Madman at this point because that's your ticket to win.
Well,
Your plus
you get
gains.
more hermits, right? Like you can for a period of time you can be building up the hermits while also gaining some madmen.
Not really, because you can't select which hermit you return, right?
No, but you like if
You have to just like play one. Oh, you mean when you okay, no, I
the
get
hermits
you.
that you gain,
Mhm.
there's no reason to get a 6th highway. The reason to get a 6th highway is so that your opponent can't get 5 highways, but like that's obviously not much of a concern. Um anyway, yeah, kingsSkort is also going to have a much tougher time dealing with curses.
So, do you gain 3 provinces here
I
or
don't think
no?
so. These poor houses, you need one of them. Like, you should trash some of them. I mean, I guess they help with continue. If you plan to continue later in the game, it is useful to have the poor houses to pay off the debt.
Mhm.
Like, I guess I can imagine, yeah, on the last turn, you can, like, buy continue Hermit, gain a province, and then buy a province. And you do need some poor houses for that. Oh, kingsSkort bought Duchy. Ugh.
I know. Should have been a highway.
Hmm?
Should have been a highway.
Wow, it's too late for that. It's just like whatever chance you had to win, it certainly didn't involve having to buy a duchy instead of a province. This should
Wait, you're talking to
win.
yourself.
Uh, it is. Yeah, it should win.
How's it winning?
3 provinces from Hermit, continue Hermit for another province by a province.
Do we have the money? And the actions?
You need 12 coins. No, sorry, 10 coins. Yeah, and so you can search the. Oh, you do that. Wait, what?
We didn't do it.
Apparently not. I mean, you could have just churched the copper. This is very confusing.
It is very confusing.
Is there a line where kingsSkort wins as a consequence of this? I mean, Nave doesn't have to take a province here, so probably not, but.
All the money.
Sorry?
If kingsSkort sees all his money. If
Yeah.
there's only one province left, then maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, kingsSkort does have a substantial. Well, it's no, but surely Knave just gains enough like duchies and whatever. Yeah, this is very confusing. There was just no reason to take those provinces there if you weren't ending the game, and then if you also you could have just ended the game, obviously, but
Yeah.
also kingsSkort isn't going to province anyway. Ugh. I wonder if kingsSkort should buy like a silver mine. It's a unique that then can give money to buy province, right? Rather than duchy, right? Duchy is worth 3, silver mine's worth 2. Continue Bard. Okay, I mean, I guess that does give you the chance of more uniques. I mean, not that I think it matters at all, but.
Oh, that is so annoying when that happens on TGG. Oh no, kingsSkort is demoting.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
But
I mean, that was.
has one last chance to give you the promotion.
Yes, yes. At least kingsSkort's first player.
This looks like Dominion to me.
When does it not look like Dominion to you?
One of my favorite cards, or just like in general, kingdoms that look good to me or look fun to me are Dominion and the others aren't. Like the last game was not Dominion.
I see.
This one though has one of my favorite cards.
This kingdom looks horrendous. Like
it looks amazing.
Barbarian trashing scrying pool and artist, like that's like table flip stuff.
Yes. It is, yeah, sadly under attacked.
Oh god. Yeah, I hate this kingdom.
Why are you so hateful?
Oh god. I'm glad I don't have to play it. Kitsune or Merc first? Well,
Mercenary.
it's not really another choice, is it? Because it's not like either of them has a 5/2.
Yeah.
You don't get spool or artist problem solved. Yeah, sure. It'll be so much better when your Imperial Envoy gets trashed into an urchin. Nave opened double silver. Okay, so Nave is going for Kitsune first. Oh, maybe that's the sense in which they were asking the question. I do think that early Mercenary looks better if you collide it, but kingsSkort didn't, so that could be rough.
I
Oh, but
well,
gets the Kitsune anyway.
sure, why not?
Well,
Play
no, I meant
monsters.
like is able to, not like chooses to. Like,
Mm.
of course they choose to, but it was like unexpected to be able to.
Yeah, yeah. So Village Green offsets the mercenary discard a little bit.
Yeah, true. I kind of want to play that. Oh, never mind.
I would have drawn two just for this. Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
if you, yeah, I guess if you specifically top deck the mercenary, that's great. But otherwise,
Or you just have to top deck your mercenary.
yeah,
Easy.
I guess so.
Come on, barbarian.
Council room. What? Oh,
Come
I
on,
guess you do have the
barbarian.
hand size attack. Okay, okay, I see the vision. Okay. You don't care about Kitsune. Hmm. Yeah, I disagree with that take. Mercenary is good trashing, but like
You
it's
care about Kitsune very, very much.
yeah, like it's just it's good trashing, but like lining the stuff up when you have all those curses in the deck is not trivial. Like yeah, I definitely disagree with that take. It's giving your opponent merc food. Yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
That is
Let them eat.
completely fine.
Let them eat curse.
Yeah. Like your opponent starts the game with 10 cards that are merc food. Like you it'd be one thing if it was like a slow junker, if it was you know, I don't know. What's a like Witch's Hut maybe or something like that? Like maybe you would think about that, but no. It's absolutely good to be giving your opponent curses here. Like, look at this. Kingscourt has curses in the deck, and yet the mercenary is not going to get to trash them. Like, this is how it works.
This is how we do it.
Ooh, the artist. The council room that doesn't come with a discard attack. Oh no. I haven't tried to look at how good artist is here, not barbarian notwithstanding, in terms of like what you expect to have in terms of uniques in play.
Urchin, Village Green, Kitsune, I wanted to draw cards.
Yeah, it definitely could draw a lot.
I think so. Iris, we talked about that.
Wait, what did we talk about?
How Village Green is nice against the mercenary. Oh. Mm.
You must do what you
Dude.
feel is right, of course. All right, all the curses are gone. And we have bought another urchin. That doesn't do a whole lot, but is it better than nothing? I guess it's probably better than nothing. Ooh, that's a bad draw for Nave.
Mm-hmm. Well, so, Jekyll, just to come back to that, we will write an exam, and this is all going to be relevant.
I have been really surprised at how. I mean, I haven't been tracking it every single turn, but how few opportunities anyone has had to buy like a good tactical in. Right? It's like nobody has been in the situation where it's like, okay, I could buy in, and I have like these other
Not
cards in my
true.
discard that I want to shuffle in. When did that happen?
Well, I mean, Nave had 10 at some point and went Village Green Hunting Grounds over Imperial Envoy in or Cancer Room in. But I
Hmm.
don't remember
What was in
what
the
was
discard?
in the card, yeah.
Okay, so here
I
we
think
go.
there's
kingsSkort just did it.
there. Yeah.
No spool. Honestly, it's too much clicking. Yeah, no, honestly, I think I agree with their decision. Like looking at the board initially, I would have thought, yeah, I'll probably play with Scrying Pool, but like as you get into it and it's like when do you want to add a potion rather than just directly adding a good card to your deck, like a Village Green or one of these 5 costs? I think it makes sense.
I mean, Spool and Barbarian here are just very nice together, right? But it's a lot of the cost is very high. Even though I will be upset if no Barbarian is gained the entire game, which at this point is not unlikely.
Yeah, I mean they're still working on deck control. They're not going to gain Barbarian until they have that, presumably.
Deck control is overrated, but you need the Barbarian.
Deck control is not overrated. That's an interesting
Oh,
choice.
you can
kingsSkort could have
try
just played Village Green, played Council Room, and then played Mercenary. I don't know why. What are those 5
trash their
cards that kingsSkort doesn't want to draw?
mercenary, you know?
Ooh, that is a good looking opening hand, though.
Yeah.
Somebody said rip Nave, and oh, this is Tmunko. And I do agree that Nave is behind here, but this turn looks good.
And we have seen him come back
Yeah.
in this very match in previous games.
Yeah.
Come on, you know you want the Barbarian.
I really doubt it. I think something and an in to kick the turn off is a must.
Well, the something could be a Barbarian.
No.
You have 2 village greens incoming, so you don't you did like okay. So you get Hunting Grounds, Barbarian in.
Double
I don't stand for
Envoy is interesting. Why double
Right.
Envoy over Envoy Council Room? I
I
think I
don't stand for this.
prefer Envoy Council Room. Should play your Urchin now. It doesn't actually matter, but like you should discard attack and then draw them more cards and then discard attack again. That's like more effective than drawing them all the cards first and then discard attacking, given that you have the option anyway. A huge commerce. Oh, that's I hadn't like thought about that, but that actually could be relevant. There's enough deck control to make that work.
You said when we have enough deck control, we're gonna get a Barbarian.
you can you can buy Barbarian and Commerce on the same turn.
You probably should.
Well, it would give you an extra gold.
And it adds payload.
The other thing that with Barbarian is right now there's a decent enough chance that you're hitting like Copper or Curse or something. Still, Nave still has 4 curses.
That's a good point, actually. Fine. Ah!
You just wait until they get thinner, and then you
Ah.
do it.
Yeah, exactly, Ejectile. It's like you have to scry for their artist, and then strike.
Okay, I think it might be time to buy a province for kingsSkort. Province,
Barbarian.
province, and inn, another inn, and then possibly a commerce. Village green.
How many golds is that? Just two? Do we get other cards? Do we gain a
Oh yeah,
symbol
yeah.
this
I
turn?
want to gain more. Like I want another draw card to go with the inn. But oh, now we don't have enough for inn commerce. Urchin in. Okay, but do you actually want to shuffle urchin in? Oh god. Do I shuffle urchin in? Like you now you have nothing, no junk to discard to hand size attack. I mean, you have the village green, of course.
Yeah.
I I feel like the kingsSkort like had enough draw there, like could have afforded to take the commerce and ramp the payload more and be threatening to get like a whole mess of provinces.
What is this? Monkey is having coppers?
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned that kingsSkort is underplaying this.
Yeah.
There's a pile threat that like kingsSkort might have been able to go after with the commerce, maybe still can. 24 coins to empty. Nave can double province, but that is pretty risky. Not doing any in stuff like presents a significant threat of dudding, but might be worth the risk for Nave's position.
I'm not sure
Why?
if we have this many gains.
Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, in theory, with Monkey, you do, but I don't know if you have the actions for all that. You got to spend a bunch of actions on terminal draw. Hunting grounds exists. That's true. That's true. If you
Ooh,
can trash a hunting
I
grounds or
like
two.
that.
How many
Yeah,
hunting
yeah, yeah,
grounds does each player have? It I think kingsSkort does have two. Oh, I wonder if kingsSkort is looking for that. That would be
that
yeah,
would
that
be
would be
pretty neat.
good. Yeah. I like that. I want to see it. Please please don't just auto click on your hunting grounds.
I
kingsSkort.
want to see Barbarian more.
I don't think you're
I
gonna
will
get
be
to.
so upset. I'm so upset.
I think you needed Kitsune not to be on this board for that to happen. If Kitsune wasn't on this board, then like Mercenary would have gotten them thin, and then Barbarian would have been sniping stuff left and right.
Poor Barbarian. All right, Nave, let's go.
Yeah, double province from Nave also does not defend against that estate pile out, so I think it doesn't. Province
Yeah.
Duchy. What? Copper. What? Is Nave trying to reach some particular money threshold, or like what's the
I think we
rationale here?
forgot
We forgot
that
that
commerce
commerce
was
costs 5.
5, 9,
Mm,
yeah.
yeah, but like I don't think commerce makes a lot of sense for Nave anyway. Okay. Well, maybe if you don't take the province, then commerce can make more sense. Council room in copper commerce, maybe.
I think so.
Like then you start to have like triple province or more threat.
Oh, you should be. This is unacceptable behavior. Can't believe this.
Yeah, that's just starting to get scary. I think
Mm,
kingsSkort
mm.
really needs to be trying to find the win here, I think. I mean, I think it's
It's kind of difficult. Like,
you can just empty on urchins
you
and
do.
village greens.
You have two artists, so you can probably find everything without the hunting grounds draw.
Yeah. Well, and you've also like you don't need points.
Yeah, you have enough actions. So yeah, if you would not have played the hunting grounds there.
Yeah, I think playing the hunting grounds definitely made things harder, but I still think like it should probably be doable.
So at 3 buys now, and we need 5 more buys. So we play 2 council rooms, and then yeah, there's definitely it should
Well,
be
you can
here.
play them.
I
You
haven't
can play
looked at the
monkeys, right? You don't need to play them for. Whoa. Oh.
what?
No, that was good. That was. If you're not going to go for the estate pile, then like that maximizes money. Getting the mercenary, like the mercenary gives you extra coin with approaching army, even when you weigh it as a monkey. So that looks good.
I just wanted to attack. Oh, you know me. I
But
just
you
want to attack.
don't need to attack if you're winning the game.
But okay, that's fair. That is the nicer thing to do.
I haven't counted
I'll
this out.
win.
Well, it's also just more effective because you don't need to like trash the cards. I haven't counted this out, but to me, this looks like it should be winning.
Well, it's not enough buys. But
Why not? You're just emptying urchins and village greens.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is definitely winning. Okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh, really?
You could have.
Congratulations.
This definitely could have been a less stressful experience for me than it was.
Definitely could have, yeah.
Oh my god. The thing is, like, I was in a very similar position last season, except that it was kind of flipped around where like I needed, one of the players to what was it? It was like nonsense. There were definitely worse possible worlds. Yeah, last season it was like in order to not demote, I needed somebody to win handily, and they did not. I think that one did. So maybe it was a different match. There was some other season, I think. Oh no, it was no, it was like 2 seasons ago where in order to promote maybe or to have a shot at promote, there was some point where it was like I needed somebody to just win like a game or two, and they did just get like, like clean swept or something like that. I don't remember what it was exactly, but it was something brutal like that.
Congrats.
Hi.
Ah!
Hey.
I did not see that coming.
I was hoping you would jump over.
That completely startled me. I
Sorry.
literally threw my arms in the air. And it wasn't like I just don't care.
Good job, Nave. I know you
I
probably
uh,
wanted to promote, but
I
you
really
there
did. Oh, it
were
was so close.
yeah,
Yeah,
you got so close and
I was
you turned
terrified.
around many of those games. We were very impressed.
Oh,
I was
thank you.
terrified. And in particular, like I thought, like I thought you were playing the end game of this last one better as well. Um like you were in a pretty awkward spot in your last buy phase. Um
Yeah.
but yeah, like the we were actually looking at King's Court piling on estates by trashing hunting grounds. Um
I was looking at that too as a possibility for me.
oh yeah.
Because,
Yeah, I figured that was why
yeah,
you took another hunting grounds. Um
that and also it was more draw, but it was like,
yeah,
okay, I'm
yeah.
not going to be able to green here and win anyways, so I might as well just commit to them dudding and
Yeah,
didn't work
Yeah.
you
out.
didn't have a defense against the estate pile out, but I was wondering from your position whether it made sense to like bank on them not seeing that as a possibility, and then
Mm,
like just go ahead and defend against um, the like village green urchin pile out. I don't know.
right.
It's
I mean,
tricky.
yeah, adding two provinces to my deck in that situation was, yes, going to give me a points lead that may have been won against anyways, and it also just wasn't accelerating things for me at all, right? Like
Right.
I was adding silvers to my
Yeah.
deck with Kitsune, and I was not setting up my next turn. Like that's
Right.
basically I had no future
Yeah.
if I did that.
Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It was that would have been like in that world, you're basically like just praying that you have a good draw the next turn, and that the additional payload lets you either win the game or be able to green while then doing the in thing again. And yeah, it's which is a lot to ask for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That was a rough last game.
Yeah.
Just Kitsune and
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yep,
I actually thought like I thought you were going to be ahead um when King's Court didn't collide Urchin in the opening shuffle, but then
yeah. Me
King's
too.
Court got the mercenary and got Kitsune like turn 5, which I think was pretty fortunate for them because they hadn't added their deck was just a bunch of urchins and starting cards, right? It wasn't like
Right. They just drew them off the top on the third shuffle. Then, right? They just saw them on turn 5, and
yeah, yeah, and
yeah,
monkeyed one of the urchins, and that was enough to hit 5. So like if that hadn't
right.
happened, I mean, I don't know, like getting mercenary, like mercenary is definitely good, and I do think it like there's an argument to be made for mercenary being the priority over Kitsune because it's trashing faster than one Kitsune is cursing, but I don't know. If you don't get rolling on those Kitsunes, you can definitely just get like snowballed. You lost the curse split, but
Yeah,
like if King's Court hadn't gotten that first Kitsune, like I could easily see that having flipped the other way. So
yeah. I
yeah,
think I should have gone for ins more in that game. That was one thing I noticed when they did it the first time. I'm like, oh man, I could have been doing in the whole game,
I
and I completely
it's funny you mention that because like at the time right before King's Court got the first in, I was like I haven't looked for it every single turn, but I've been looking for options for tactical in and I haven't seen it because up to that point
mm,
there hadn't nobody had really been consistently hitting like 10 or anything like that. So it just been like, do you have stuff in the discard? And I hadn't seen that
got
come
it.
up. And then
Yeah, but there was definitely one turn
there
where you probably didn't have anything in the discard, but you had 10 coins, 2 buys, and you went village green hunting grounds over draw card in.
Right. That remember that turn. Yes, yes, yeah.
yeah, so that might have been um yeah, I missed that. But yeah, that was it was interesting how it was like as soon as I decided to say something about that, then it was like, oh, and now suddenly everyone's deck is good enough that they can just in a thing every turn.
Right, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Ugh.
you
What are
played.
your what are your thoughts on the other
Yeah,
games?
Oh man. Gotta remember all of them. Some tricky pilots. The one with the C's and Messenger was tough. I
yeah,
had some counting
Yeah,
to do a couple times. That was like, oh man, is
yeah.
this here? And
yep.
I don't even remember the other games, honestly.
Props to.
There was
Oh, I was gonna say props to Kavo Sapien who like spotted the like what you ended up going for in the Seas game like basically right before you did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like, does
We're on
C's
the same
win for Nave
wavelength.
here? And then it's like, okay, buy lower piles, buy C's. Yeah, it's like nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that bottom card was on the C's turn, and I was like, I think it's a border guard, and then I clued in. Oh, it's a messenger. I have an extra buy, and it was all fine.
Oh
Mhm.
right, yeah. I was also like, do you have both of the messengers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even remember what the other ones were. Yeah, let me quickly run this back. See what I.
Well, game 5
Oh,
was
game five.
the one with Highway and Hermit, and kingsSkort
Oh,
played See Which Money, and I was I was tilted by that.
He
why were
was
you tilted
very
about that?
upset.
I was like, there's no way you're playing See Which
Yeah.
Money here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't like. I'm sitting there like I am not good with Hermit. Hermit is not a card that I can say, oh yeah, I'm proficient in like some people are. But I was like, I see Hermit, I see Continue. I think it works like launch. Let's go for it.
Yeah,
And-
it does. It does. And
Yeah.
like we were saying, like, I thought you should have gotten Highway earlier than you did. But like I was saying, like, even if you don't optimize like the build, it's just there's no way that you don't like beat what kingsSkort is doing. So it wasn't really going to matter. So yeah, I was very
right.
I was
Right.
very sad.
That highway game, I realized it denied me the Madman that one turn. I was surprised. Um I bought a highway and then I bought Continue or something like that. And I was like, oh, it's gonna work either way. Or Continue first. It was Continue and then Highway.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it turns out Continue has to be your last buy phase in order for
right,
it to work with Hermit.
yeah, yeah. I mean, eventually you get to the point with that deck where you specifically have to not gain the Madmen, though, because you need to keep the Hermit so you can gain the provinces. We were talking about
Right.
that.
Yeah, I was making sure of that at some point too. I think I overvalued poorhouses. A lot of them were just kind of nothing. Eventually, when I got to a point where everything cost barely anything, the poorhouses were not doing
Yeah.
much at all.
Right. You needed
Well, we churched them, right? So
you
they were draw of some
have
sort.
there was some value to
Sure.
having like 3 poorhouses eventually, so that you could specifically like buy continue a Hermit, gain a province, pay off the debt, with 2 poorhouses, and then have to play another poorhouse to buy another province. I mean, I guess if you had enough highways, you wouldn't need the 3rd poorhouse, but whatever.
True. That's why. Yeah, I think I did a 4 in my deck. 4 poorhouses looks like.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's that one. Yeah, that was a fun game though. That was different. Oh, there was the bishop with wharf and dungeon
Oh,
draw and
right.
loot.
Yeah. Okay, so now I thought that
Well,
we needed more
yeah.
wharves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and kingsSkort definitely had some very poor draws, and then unfortunately, like, asked a wealthy village to you at some
Hmm.
point.
Yeah.
So that
yeah, they
was
did. They did. That wealthy village, like they went too hard into that. They wished for a lot of wealthy villages, and I thought they were going to just
they
like take
had
the pile, but they
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
take loots off a lot of them.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, it
The
was unfortunate for them because they didn't like, they bottom decked all their wealthy villages in the turn where they had their
Well,
wishes
they only
instead.
had
Oh,
they only had the one wealthy village going into that turn, but they did bottom deck it. And so what ended up happening was they wished twice for wealthy village to be able to play their terminals, and then
Continue.
they found the wealthy village at the end of the deck, and then played that, and then had 2 actions left at the end of the turn, which
Yeah,
is
that's
pretty
right.
true.
brutal.
Yeah.
That's brutal. That is brutal.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the first. I thought that they were gonna be advantaged by having gotten in a wealthy village gain before trashing the lamp, because that meant they didn't need the gold. But then you just wish for gold, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's actually not such a big deal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
and
my
then
plan.
we also thought that maybe because you didn't like the last 2 wealthy villages, we thought maybe you should get them, right? Just to deny loot, and you didn't. But then in the
Mm.
end, because of that, I mean, probably not only because of the dud, but,
Well,
Yeah,
um
loot was important, but draw.
I still think you should have taken the last wealthy village. I
Yeah.
mean, like, and draw, but like
Mm.
but I don't remember what exactly you got. It was like barge. It might have been barge
Yeah.
wealthy village province or something. I don't know. But anyway,
Oh yeah, on the 14 here, I see this. So there's 2 wealthy villages. I ended up taking barge. Oh yeah, wealthy village barge bishop.
oh, bishop, right?
Mhm.
Because you had
Mhm.
Yeah.
14. Yeah.
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 which I think was fine. I think denying one loot is not the end of the world.
It was the
I just need
village that I wanted to deny more so than the loot, to be honest. I mean, the loot's also relevant.
that's
Like the
fair.
payload ramp was slow outside of Wealthy Village on that board, but I thought like also like the draw was terminal, and terminal space was also going to, you know, to the extent that you want to do something like play with bishop or play with farmers market or whatever, like you need terminal space for that too. So
Right.
I wanted all the wealthy villages for both reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit 19 that one turn. Eh? Did you
Yeah.
see that? And I had
Yep.
I was 1 coin away from the salt pile. Yeah.
Right. I
Yeah.
I find it interesting. I feel like I like salty earth just doesn't come up for me that much. So maybe I just haven't had the opportunity to like experience it, but I find it interesting how like conceptually it seems like, oh man, like salty earth, like you can just like burn down the provinces so fast, end the game real quick, like whatever, and then like you get into those situations and it just ends up like not happening. You did ultimately salt
Yeah.
one province, two
I
provinces.
think it was one on the last turn. Yeah, I doubled
Yeah,
and salted.
yeah, something like that. But it's like I don't know. It's just surprising. I mean, I guess people are just skilled enough at playing around it, and maybe that's all that it comes down to. But it's like
Maybe.
it feels like it should do more than it does, but maybe it's just like a threat thing. I don't know.
Right. It is on my dislike list, so I rarely see it as well. Oh, the riverboat game. Oh yeah, that was stupid.
Oh right,
Ooh.
yeah.
Well, we did not believe in the figurine, but you pulled
I
a
Yeah, I think the figurines were good.
yeah.
I did not believe in the figurines. No, I thought. Well, I mean, more so, I thought that you should have like greened earlier or more. I don't remember exactly, but it was like there was a turn where you bought a couple of figurines. Where I was like, oh wait, you didn't. You like had 3 riverboats in play to going into the turn. You only bought one
Oh,
province.
oh, that's what it. So yes, that was on purpose because I knew that King's Court was looking at a deck full of no riverboats in it. So I knew that 2 turns from that point he'd have like nothing going on, and so I was
Mm,
basically adding more engine pieces instead of greening because I was like, I can just hold on for a second and then I can green when he's not got anything
mhm,
going on because he misses duration balance, and
mhm.
that's what happened. He missed province that one turn and was what made the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he had a like going into that one shuffle. He like where he had no riverboats in play. He top decked 3 golds and bought a province, but then the next 2 turns, I think he only had 5 or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, the next one turn. Yeah, there's this one turn here, yeah, where he's got enough from like, okay, he saw his riverboats last turn. He played 2 more. That's all 4 of them. He's not gonna be able to play with green riverboats this turn, so therefore the next turn's gonna suck. And it did. That was the turn with the 3 golds actually, but he
yeah,
couldn't double with that, right?
right, of
Mhm.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that to me that game felt like it was like it. We were talking about whether or not it would have been worth like playing with scrap or something, but given that you didn't, at least like it felt like, well, okay, you're player one, everyone buys riverboats, and then you get the last 2 riverboats, and it's like, well, good luck, King's Court. Like, you know,
Right.
not
Yeah,
to
winning those 6 to 4 was huge. Yeah.
yeah, not to say, you know, like I don't mean that to be dismissive. I realize it probably could sound that way, but it's just like, oh, like what do you know, like what do you do about that? Like, I guess
Oh,
green
for
more
sure. That was
aggressively, which is what he did.
yeah, player one advantage. It's FBA at its finest there. Like,
Mm,
yeah, okay. And there's the Falconer one at the beginning. Yeah. Okay. Oh, with oh yeah, more messengers.
Yeah, more.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel decent about how I played all these overall.
Oh yeah, I think you played very well.
oh, sure.
I
Yeah.
my only real criticism of your play like was like the one thing where I thought, oh, you should have green instead of the taking the figurines, and you justified that just now. I was like, okay, well, that's a fair point. Like if you were tracking King's Court's deck better than I was, which you probably were because I wasn't, and then to just I think like the tactical play could have been improved in game 5, right? it didn't really
Sure,
need to
yeah,
be.
that was not perfect.
But like overall, yeah, very impressive play, and like obviously everybody, nobody plays perfectly anyway. But like I thought you played this extremely well, and it was very scary for me.
I appreciate it. I never imagined I'd be anywhere close to the top of the leaderboard this season based on like how stacked our division was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, if I managed to not promote with 22 wins, like that would be like insane. But I mean, you legitimately almost won 22 yourself in one R match, so like that's, I guess, stranger things have happened.
True. I was saying at the end, like any other league season, I'm probably winning that division.
Yeah, and I would, in most other tiers, I would say like, yeah, you're probably just gonna get a free promotion, right? Like, but into B
right.
is like, that did happen to me.
Never happened to me before.
That did happen to me
Yeah.
once. That was how I got into B the first time. Like, this will be the first season that I've ever won a C division.
Your first legitimate promotion.
My first legitimate first place in C. Because the other time, what happened was I tied with GameSu, and then we played a tiebreaker that I lost, and then GameSu promoted, and then there was a spot, so then I promoted, and then I think GameSu immediately demoted, and I stayed in B for like 8 seasons. So it's like, okay, well, I don't know, maybe I play up to my competition or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I've only been in B once, and when I was there, I got 4-2'd by every single person.
That's not actually that bad though. Like, I mean,
no, it's right. Like it feels fine. Like, okay, yeah, I won a third of my games.
Sure. Yeah, like it doesn't look good on the overall win rate, but like losing a match 4-2, I feel like in general is not. It's like I mean, it depends, of course, on who the opponent is and whatever and how things played out. But like in the aggregate, it's like it doesn't feel good, but it doesn't feel like, oh man, I got destroyed. Like I played bad. Like it's like, a few more breaks go my way or whatever. It could have been even. Like when you lose 5-1 or 6-0, then you're just like depression.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt so bad for kingsSkort here. He only needed 1.5.
Oh god, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. We both just got the desired outcome.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was good for me, but yeah, it would have been nice. Like, it would have been nice if he had just like won one of the early games. Then it's like, okay, now you don't have the ability to promote, and then maybe you take your foot off the gas a little bit, and he manages to avoid demotion.
Yeah,
but
maybe
you're
I
too strong.
As hard or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just too strong. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that I hope you free promote into B, because that would imply like, oh, some other player is like, not playing or whatever. But I guess I still do. I think you like had a good enough season. Like, I mean, so you finished with 21 wins, right? And I feel like 20 wins is like already like, yeah, you should be promoting off of that. So like, yeah.
Oh, well, thanks. We'll see how it goes next season, I guess.
Yeah, and maybe you'll just like destroy everyone in the World Cup.
That'd be nice, considering I'm playing all the tough people because I'm the captain.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
captain of Canada B.
So I have like one of, if not the highest muse of like all the players from the US, but I'm on the B team because my fee is maxed out. So like our team was talking, so I'm on the B team, and our team was talking about like, okay, wait, where do we put you? Because like it's like, I was like,
you guys
well,
didn't want to play a tournament for that?
Yeah, right. You guys played a tournament, but we can't get organized. So
fair enough.
But yeah,
I mean, you were helped by the fact that everyone wanted to play for different teams, and so
yeah,
the US had barely enough for two.
Yeah, the US kind of splintered, but yeah. So I'm in the second, like by rating, I should be in the third position, but the Titan Drake is the captain and has moved me up to second behind IPSP, who is like, I have a higher Mew than, but has a higher rating and is currently playing in B. So it's like, yeah, that's fine, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's all minuscule stuff right at the end.
Yeah. I'm not even sure, like, with the World Cup, whether it's necessarily to your advantage to rank your people, like, from strongest to weakest. I mean, I guess it would depend on the specific matchups, but, like,
Right.
you could, like, especially if you perceive your team to be weaker, you might be better off, like, throwing your worst player, like, into the grinder of their best player and then, like, shifting everybody else down one or something like that, and, like, trying to have, like, marginal advantages in the other matches. So
gerrymandering it, basically.
yeah, exactly. But I guess nobody is doing that. At least I don't have the impression that anybody's gaming the system, which is probably fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get going, but thank you guys. I'll look forward to watching this back. I just finished watching back the match of our match last night.
Oh,
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congrats on winning the match, even though it doesn't secure your promotion.
Yeah.
But
it was
thanks.
It's an impressive performance, like, for sure.
Yeah.
And like you said, would win.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, would win, like, I don't know. I don't know what I expect the promotion rate on 21 wins to be, but, like, probably over 80%. Like, yeah, it's a very good season.
Yeah.
So, well done.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Yeah.
See you later.
All
right. I did actually record all of that.
I thought you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you were surprised. You didn't have time to just cut off.
Right. But I mentioned that.
Whee!
Oh, thank you. Yes, with enough willpower, I managed to help kingsSkort win that last game. But I managed to help kingsSkort buy a Kitsune turn 5. But no, I mentioned that just because I was going to say I probably we should sign off on this recording.
Why?
So that I can turn.
Well, I need to use the bathroom.
I was going to say so I can turn the light on in here because it got dark.
Okay, there are many good reasons.
So many.
One of which is that the match is over, and we have conducted an interview with the match winner.
That's right.
Okay, well, this was fun.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
Your first proper promotion. Well done, my love.
Huzzah! Thank you.
And yeah, there will be more commentary in the future.
There will. Count on it. All right. Later. Bye.